What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of your Nifty Bru running channel. Today we're going to discuss shoes. Now, I think a lot of people think to themselves they know what shoe they want to wear. They want a pretty looking shoe, they want a comfortable shoe, they want a fast shoe. But I'm going to take you back to the basics of picking a shoe. We all start off running our journey. We basically try on a pair of shoes. They're comfortable, they look great. That's cool, that's awesome. But if you are the person who has been experiencing issues, by issues I could talk about knee pains, calf pain, Achilles pain, hamstring pain, ITB, the list goes on, guys. This channel is for you, this episode is for you, and please do pay attention very carefully. So going back to running shoes, it is highly important that you kind of know what running style you have. Everyone's got different running styles. Everyone's foot lands differently on the floor. And that is a big factor in determining what shoe is best for you. When I started off running, I went overseas for a bit. I found a really awesome shoe. It was a fast shoe, and I was like, great, this shoe's going to be for me. You know, it's perfect. It's going to help me, make me faster. And that didn't really happen. What happened was, over time, I used the shoe ended up wearing down a lot quicker. It was a carbon plated shoe, which means it's a shoe that is built for speed, endurance, tempo running, fast. I only recommend those sort of shoes for your semi-elites, your faster runners. And back to the story. I ended up wearing these shoes and I used them as a daily trainer, and eventually the grip kind of wore on the side. I was basically, when I was running, I would land on the side of my foot, and I ended up getting an injury. Plantar fasciitis. Took me 3 months to recover. And since then, I've taken it very seriously as to what shoe is best for me. I've experimented with the shoes. It took me about 5 years to find the right shoe, believe it or not. So that's my best advice for you. Is the best thing you can do is, if you've got a local running shop that can see the type of running style you have, how you're landing. Basically, here's an example of a shoe. You should be landing somewhere on the back of the shoe. Sometimes some people, they end up landing in the front, sometimes they land in the middle, and that's kind of important to know. Different shoes are designed for different running styles, and that's my best advice to you is, please guys, go to a running shop, find someone who's an expert that can make you run on a treadmill and shoes. It's all about comfort at the end of the day. Looks are cool, but at the end of the day, you're going to thank yourself when you don't get injured, because you know for a fact that you are in the right shoe. If you aren't in the right shoe, you will get injured. And then for me, for example, this is my shoe. I run in the Boston 13s Adidas shoe. They've got little rods in them for a bit of speed. I found them comfortable because they support my feet a lot better. I have tried other shoes where I was losing toenails. If they're too soft for me, then they basically, I just don't find it as comfortable as wearing something that's a lot more stern and stiff. And then going more into your race shoes, if you are a competitive runner, I don't recommend people who are just your casual, like slow runner, one that just wants to run for comfort. I don't recommend racing shoes with carbon plates. This is a race shoe. They are very expensive, and they don't last long. You can probably get about 500, 400 kilometers out of the shoe. But these are for your faster athletes. They are a lot less supportive on the feet. You don't want to buy a fast shoe if you're going to be running a lot. These are for races specifically. And if you do decide to buy a pair, please do not go and run in them every day. It's not advisable. Please don't make the same mistake I made. But guys, if you've got any questions regarding shoes, First thing, it's all about comfort, not so much about looks. How do you feel in them? Are they comfortable? Are you getting blisters? Those sort of things you need to consider as well. It is trial and error. You will eventually find the right shoe for you. Don't settle just for one shoe because someone's told you so. Basically, they'll give you a bunch of options of shoes. Try different brands. It does take time to find the right shoe for you, but that basically ends the topic of running shoes for me. And if you've got any questions, please do ask. Thank you, guys.